This is the March 15th through 18th update. Excuse me. I just wanted to make it clear that the beginning of these updates are on a different channel. I'm not going to get into that right now, but there have been updates ever since the first month after the incident. My hip is in absolutely terrible shape. At times it feels like I get used to it, but this is my usual way of approaching all this kind of stuff. So, like anything else, like hot food, you got to get used to it. So, not that I want to get used to it, but it's part of the situation right now. So that's what I'm doing. But it is in bad shape. It's absolutely painful unless I'm sitting or not standing or not putting any pressure on it. My stomach is it's probably the same condition it was in last time. I have a couple of good days a whole month. Recently I had it where it was just absolute liquid, but I think I'd eaten something bad, or I probably ate something bad. I know I mentioned something in a earlier video about another event. I can't be so certain, but I just wanted to mention that now, just in case. These calluses on my finger are doing that weird thing that it did after I worked at after the Guillermo incident. So it's possible. It's also possible that for whatever reason it is, for myself, I didn't realize it because I was always doing a lot of other things. I just didn't realize it until I've gotten this old, and I probably realized this maybe 10 years ago, that during the months of summer, up until the holidays, but definitely during the months of summer, I have a naturally occurring, when I say naturally occurring, let's be clear, it's not a natural occurrence. It's kind of like a biorhythm that was kind of put in place by really overbearing summers with my dad and my mom. I mean, it wasn't usually my mom, it was my dad during the summers, but they were both there, let's just say that. But it was always very stressful. As soon as Dad knew I had a bunch of free time, that was time for him to take even more control over my life. And I would have never thought that, having been raised in places like Hawaii and beautiful places where the summer should be joyful times. I should have more energy during summer than ever. But I always find myself, and when I say often, sure, the depressive episodes are on a spectrum during this period of time, but there's no doubt that I'm definitely, compared to even this past dark winter, I definitely feel more down, if anything, if you want to call it that, during these summer times. And it doesn't get much better during Christmas either, because there's always those pressures that are involved with that time of the year. But whatever, that's just a aside. It doesn't have anything to do with March, the incident of the poisoning and the outcome of that poisoning. But I just wanted to include that, because if you're going to be fair about things, you got to be honest all the way around. But I'm pretty certain that this regular depressive episode, kind of my biorhythmic sort of timing, isn't affecting my hip beyond what it is that's been introduced into my diet, I guess you'd say. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope everyone is well, and thank you very much, and have a nice evening. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.